Hope you're ready for this. Because this is gonna get pretty magical. You know, because Bayonna's a witch. Anyway. Alright, music, you can fade out now. Fade, 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 fade. Alright. So. This is Bayonetta 3. Again. It's the long-awaited third entry in the Bayonetta series.
Bayonetta
3. When we last left off, Viola was trapped in a desert, but then she got better. Thanks to Chester, but Luca got possessed by some kind of werewolf thing, and we had to chase after him, and then that's pretty much where we left off. So yeah. We're gonna be doing that stuff. So I guess I'm playing as Bayonetta again. Watch the cutscene. There she is. Oh, that was really short. Usually it's a lot longer. Anyway. There's something I gotta do. It's really, really important. Nah. Actually, she looks fine like that, I guess. That does match her glasses, but... Oh wait, those are her glasses. It doesn't match them. It matches those straps in her hair. But they're too far away, so I won't use it. Every color except blue, really? Fine, I'll just do black hair. Anyway, I don't want to waste any more time, so... Today is New Year's Eve. I actually did have plans tonight, but, stuff happened, and now they're kind of cancelled for me, personally. I am kind of disappointed, but I get to spend it playing Bayonetta 3. With this giant toothpaste platform monster thing. Okay, Bayonetta, you're better at thinking of quips than I am. Don't say something cool. Once he's done stacking up. Calesta, Anus, his name is Anus in it. That's a good one. Anus. Oh dear. This guy doesn't mess around. See, you know he doesn't mess around when Bayonetta doesn't quip about it. Wait. Hold on, I gotta listen to this. Oh, this song slaps. They really outdid themselves with this soundtrack. I definitely gotta look up this soundtrack once I'm done playing. Alright, on to business. I gotta figure out how I can get close to it. Are these invisible walls? Okay, so all of it's surrounded by a wall. Wait, I have an idea. You do it. Here they come. I've got what's time again. Why am I locked onto that thing? So as it turns out, those giant fists and feet that I've been attacking with, they belong to Madame Butterfly. So she's been there from the start. I actually didn't know that. So really, Madame Butterfly's the real hero of this story. Okay, now I can get close to this. Oh, I guess I can't. Gonna have to rely on you. Darn, no infernal entry here. No infernal entry. Oh! Are you serious right now? Ow. That was rude. What did I ever do to you? I mean, besides attack you with a giant mistress. This is hard. Maybe not as hard as the last boss. As evil Luca. But at least I could see what Luca was doing. It's over. Ah! That's cheating! Yes! The barrier's gone. Now I'm in business. You know, maybe Madame Butterfly really is better at doing this. She's bigger than me. I gotta run. He's probably gonna, like, fire a laser or something. Got you. I saw that one coming. Somehow. I didn't know she could jump. Ow. Good thing I got that health upgrade. Finish them, we're only halfway there. I'll just chip away, and now I can finish you off. That went pretty well. Jim kind of agrees. Who are you?
Princess,
oh!
You must not follow.
Are you the Bayonetta of this dimension?
And princess, you must be joking.
So every dimension has its own Bayonetta in it. And my theory is that the Bayonetta in this dimension is based on Cleopatra. I'm 98% sure that theory is correct. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. These challenges have been very difficult. But with moves like those, anything's possible. Tricky terrain? Oh no, it's not gonna push me, is it? Looks like avoiding them's not gonna cut it. I gotta defeat them this time. How am I gonna... Stop it! Stop it! It's pushing me! Which time didn't work? This might take a few tries. Or a lot of tries. Yeah. This won't be easy. I gotta activate witch time. Somehow. Don't stick your butt in there, Bayonetta. Now's not the time for that. Maybe later. I can't stop. Oh, okay. I already feel like such a failure without that happening. If I could activate witch time, I won't have to run against the current. Excellent. And of course, I need to be in witch time for longer than 1 second. Ugh. Wait. Do you hear this music? Well, I mean, now you don't hear it. I mean, the other two Bayonettes had good soundtracks, but this one just knocks it out of the park. It's really good. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me without... Hit me while giving me a good telegraphed message. Did I get him? Oh, jeez. Use your spinning kick attack. Okay. Get him! No! She's dead. At least I know what to do now. See, unlike the last challenge with Viola that took forever, but I didn't even beat it, this one actually feels doable. Nice. Oh. Can you please use witch time for longer than... Alright. I'm in business now. I gotta get out of here. It's too fast! Holy shit! Please... No! Don't stick your butt in there! Use the butterfly move! Forget it. They made it exactly strong enough that you can't just stand. That within is a lifesaver. Too bad it's not activating witch time right now. Hey, why does she do that? I know it's like a taunt, but it's not helpful right now. Let's get out of here. That was a lucky dodge. No. I'm dead? How do I beat them? Hit him! I hate that. Where would I be without that within? No. Oh, that happened just in time. Good. Bayonetta, not now. No. It doesn't even matter. I can't stay in midair because I can't move there. I think I'm gonna have to use some kind of summon monster to do this. I gotta lose my last hit point to bullshit. That's what I gotta do. Everyone for this better be good. Please. Please work. Oh my god. These challenges suck. Why do I even do them? Get him! Well, that's great. I'm almost dead now. Great. Run! No! I think I almost got them. I'm dead. Hit me. Crush it! Okay, you've attacks that hit everything except them. Are they dead? Did I get them? Oh no, the music's still playing. That means I missed one. Oh, coming in clutch. This better be good. Oh, magic. Okay, it was worth it. More magic means more kaiju battles.
All eyes on me now.
You have any other taunts? That's a no. I pushed every direction on the directional pad, but nothing happened. Moving on. No. No! Still not in the mood. Got you. Oh, it's not you that's got me, it's me that's got me. It's no good, he's blocking all the bullets. What happened to the move where she pounds them into the ground? Oh, there it is. Man, I suck at this game. Oh well, at least I beat him. Gotta see if there's health pickups anywhere. There's one. Perhaps there's something hidden up here. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, I can't go any higher. Nope. It's not gonna happen. There's a frog around here. There he is. Oh. Do you, like, do anything?
You feel the burn, don't you?
The frog does nothing! Oh, now that I'm looking, that is a huge frog. Wow. Wow. Big frog.
Come on.
Yeah. Froggy! I gotta save Froggy! I've got the feeling that the magical frog is somewhere around here, and it's right... Oh. Right when I was saying it.
You're an energetic little thing.
But Bayonetta, he was just sitting there. He was resting. He wasn't moving. Here's a frog jamboree. The frogs are in peace. I had a feeling that the frog would be hidden there, along with the other frogs. I'm not really sure why, just called a hunch. Too bad Chester didn't bring Viola here. There's a lot of water. If he just went a little bit further. There's gotta be something interesting here. The rule of archaeology is that ruins always contain treasure. In addition to futuristic cyber puzzles. Oh, how will I ever get up there? No. I can't reach it. No. Yes. It's no good. I can't get high enough. Well, at least I don't have to punch it as much to do it the second time. There. Hey, what if I went up there and did it? I'm not sure if I'd make it. I couldn't even build up enough speed. How am I supposed to get there? Wait, I have an idea. Maybe I don't necessarily have to collect them. If you know what I'm saying. Because I'm not alone. You do it.
Fly.
Dang it. Okay, I need to get boosted by this brick that... I give up. I don't want the thing that badly. Am I going the right way? I have a feeling I'm leaving a lot unexplored over there. I'm not gonna let that happen. This area is too big to not hide something in. Unless this is where I just was and I just have a bad sense of direction.
It's about time I got moving again.
Oh, that's where I came from. Duh. What's this? Another glowing block? Don't mind if I do. Oh, thank goodness it's a platforming puzzle. Bet you didn't expect me to just jump over all of them, huh? Shit. Here I thought I wouldn't have to do something like this. Maybe I should focus on one story at a time. No. Yes. Faster. Good. No. Oh, good thing I have a double jump. Well, that wasn't so bad. And I got a heart piece. Heart piece. But what if that one over there also has a heart piece? Then I'll have 3 of them. Oh, there's some health. I could use that. You know what? I'm just gonna move on. Got a lot of ground to cover. That ground to be precise. Dang! How many of these puzzles did the Egyptians build? This looks suspiciously like the first level in Shin Megami Tensei 5, where Tokyo was turned into a desert. Great game, by the way, you should get it. It's a hell already? I barely did anything. Although, I did use up one of my Did I use up one of my pops?
To the gates of hell.
Pretty sure I didn't. I think there's fireworks going off outside because it's New Year's. Oh! Right. I just remembered. I gave Bayonetta a new costume. I want to see if there's fireworks. I'm gonna open the window. Hey. Those aren't fireworks. That's thunder. It's raining. This is the worst New Year's ever. I mean, best New Year's ever. I don't want people to leave. I gotta say it's the best. Oh no! Bayonetta's not immune to sand. I thought she was invincible. Oh, maybe if I use something to activate Witch Time with, maybe then I can walk in the sand. I mean, it worked for the hazards in that challenge. But there's nothing to activate it with. Maybe I'm just stuck here forever. Yep. Stuck lost in the desert forever. Lost except for pushing the left stick, which tells me which direction I have to go in. But besides that, I'm totally lost. Completely. All alone in a desert. Except for her. She's my only friend. Actually, no, that's not true. He's also my friend. Ignore that, he almost crushed me just now. He's still my friend. Come on. Oops. Wait. What came out of that? I didn't come up here for nothing, did I? Dang it. And look over there, it's another gate. Wait a minute. Wait, come back! Huh? Oh no, quicksand. Should have known wearing high heels in the desert was a bad idea. Venom's Caress? That chapter name makes me uncomfortable. Stop that. Uh-oh, here they come. Wait a minute. Something's not quite right. Oh god. Like, it's phasing out of existence, but like, it still hits me? What's the deal? Dragon! I've got to time it better. I can't just do it randomly. Oh shit. Everything makes my dragon seem tiny in comparison.
Don't get cocky.
Oh, this ain't good. I need you to breathe fire on him. That'll dry out his skin. Oh, that's her? It's Cleoneda. Cleoneda.
Do it.
Then you can beat my dragon.
Now's your chance.
Actually, I'm hungry. I feel much better now. Is she like in cyberspace or something?
Now's your chance.
She obviously is a version of Bayonetta, because she's doing all the stuff Bayonetta can. Like, transforming, summoning monsters.
Now's your chance.
I don't know about deflecting bullets, because I can't do that. There can only be one. Can you activate which time? Did I get eaten just now? Well, it's not the first time Bayonetta got eaten. I've got a pet too. Want to meet him? Oh, geez, she met her match. The Chaos Gear.
That is enough.
Is that me? I wasn't dressed like that. What's going on? No, seriously, what's going on?
Mustn't go alone.
Dangerous to go alone.
The interloper has extended the challenge to me. I will meet it and then return. Have faith. A simple
Interloper?
soul, princess.
Princess? I guess the interloper's me. We're friends now? Froggy! It's Froggy! Ball? Bell? However you say it.
Well, of course. That's why I've come. I've always wanted to rescue the Lady Fair. Save the audition.
That's okay. I've got the power of Froggy now. That went well. I'm glad the game agrees. So how do I do it? X is tongue attack, A slap, Y is tadpole hats. She attacks by having children?
Unleash it. Leap.
Song of Bell. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this. How do I move the camera? Dang it. I forgot how to do everything. How do I... Oh. I don't get this. This photo mode sucks. Can't even move the camera. What kind of photo mode doesn't let you move the camera? Unless I'm missing something. Ah, a book. And I suppose this is where I'm actually supposed to go? This ought to be good. Those are always useful. Uh-oh. There's some enemies in here. Perfect time to try out my new frog. Huh. So I guess that's a screen nuke? Probably uses up all of the magic. Okay, that would have come in handy like 5 seconds ago.
Do it. Now's your chance.
Okay, do not push the Y button.
Now's your chance.
See what else is in here. Oh, there's the challenge. You do it.
Do it.
Wow, that's big. That's a big box. And there's one more item over here. I don't know what it is, but it's spinning, glowing, and floating in circles, and I like that. Makes me want to pick it up. Look out, here they come! Evil flower. How original. I don't think I ever would have dodged that in time. Hey! Those are priceless statues! And they're uninsured. Insurance wasn't invented yet.
Do it.
I'm gonna do the Song of Bal. Valhallan. After I finish getting hit. It's not working. Okay, frog. Wow. Hit him. I'm out of magic. Why am I so bad at dodging all of a sudden? I don't have the reaction time for this anymore. Oh no. Come forth, Froggy. I'm in need of your service. I need a way to get up there. How about I use her? She can reach them. Got you. Why do I even use anything besides her? Madame Butterfly is the GOAT. Not a GOAT, the GOAT. Greatest of all time. Oh look, there's statues of Froggy. So I guess she's an important figure. Too bad she sucks. No, this looks like a portal puzzle. See this giant lake of impassable toxic substance?
Do it.
The one that Madame Butterfly can walk right past without any problems?
Fly.
Actually, I think I have to do some platforming with her.
Fly.
Oh, she's got to push him down. There's one more. If I could just reposition her a little bit. Or maybe I could totally make this jump. Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's my pet that gives me free lollipops whenever I catch it. Out of magic. Wait, I need this door opened. But how do I open it? Oh, I think I know how to open it.
Not picking up.
Dang. Guess I gotta wait. Come back. Well, it's a good thing I brought this. Magic lollipops. Get up there. Get up there. Maybe the frog can do it? Oh, she can. Cool. Nice. That didn't open the door. Maybe I gotta get all of them? Oh, of course. Yeah, I've played Zelda before. it's so bright. Now I'm ready. Oh my. So these are man-made. Who made them? Well, shave. If Bayonetta had chest hair, it would have been shaven off by that. I need to witch time this. Madame Butterfly, I need you to kick it. Now kick it again. She did a good job, like always. Excellent. Not excellent. Not excellent. Not excellent. That's actually really bad. Dang. Everything's bigger than me in this game. You gotta use these huge demons. Actually, I could probably do this myself. Or I could get comboed to death. I need to get a safe distance away. Nice try. I think I got this. I think I got it. What hit me? Think you're safe? Well, you are. But now you're not. Because you let your guard down, dummy. That's not flying. Out of magic. I'm just gonna chip away at it from here. Okay. If I could only reach it. Oh, I don't need to reach it now. Ultimate Frog Whip. How does that taste? Oh yeah.
Quite the power lunch. Sure you'll be all right? I was only joking.
Wait. Oh.
Sean, I'm coming.
They always die early. Don't get too attached to these new pets. Only the dragon sticks around. And Cheshire. Cheshire too. What's my combos? I guess I'll never know.
This must be the place.
Al Haram.
If I'm going to waste time, I'd rather do it in a nice hot bath.
Okay. Here you go. Is this good? She's not complaining, so I guess that's a yes. Oh, there's more frogs here. But I was just playing as a frog. Oh my god. It's poetic. They're geniuses. Oh yeah. And this shadow is actually Madame Butterfly, except a lot smaller. See, it has the same hair. But the shadow's still there, and she's there? And she has a giant shadow of her own, so does that mean... Oh, maybe I shouldn't think too hard about it. What? Bubble? Oh, it's a book. There you are. At least I know you're not gonna die. There's, like, no reason to look here. But that's what they want me to think. There's gotta be one or two things hidden around here. Why else would they put it all here, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Got some mushrooms. Got some cybernetic block challenges. Fucking Moon Pearl. Magic expansion. Got some, There's a thing I could stand on. I cannot stand on that. Okay, I can no longer gloss over this. But Butterfly has a nice ass. See. I don't want to look at it for too long because I'll get demonetized. I'm looking everywhere except there. Wait, it's this way. Okay. Now what's it? What? I gotta be more careful. So what's in here? That looks like a phoenix. Were phoenixes even related to Egypt? That's more of a Chinese thing, I think. In Egypt, they worship Anubis. Oh no, this is going to be way bigger than I thought it was, isn't it?
Haste makes waste, is it? Detours aren't my style, but I suppose there's no choice.
How am I ever gonna get past that? Also, how am I gonna get through the tornado? Maybe this area off to the right will help. Or not. Maybe this area in this cave will help. Into this really dangerous looking cavern. What's with the red mist? Freaking me out. Oh, what? There's giant crows everywhere? And they have horns?
I'd recognize the rancid air of Inferno anywhere. An unexpected chill in the middle of the desert.
Now this is a good photo. Oh, now it can move? How come we can move now? Hold on. There's something I gotta do first. Scientists have proven that pictures of butts get clicks. Excuse me. That's gonna be the next thumbnail. You still out here, folks. That'll be the next thumbnail if I can't find something better. See, it's cool. It's at this point in the game, but it's not really spoiling anything.
What a few naughty ones have snuck through as well.
What the heck, demons? I thought you were on my side. Madame Butterfly will have something to say about that.
Do it. Unleash it.
I can take it from here. These are the things I'm good at fighting against. Been fighting them for the past 2 games. Well, technically the last game, because the demons were on your side in Bayonetta 1. But then they started going rogue in the second game. Move to the head! If he has one. Does he have a head? Good. Oh, here's something I saw a video of. I want to see if it's true. When you shoot the gun, Bayonetta shoots bullet holes of bees and hearts. The letter B. Oh yeah, she did draw a heart. I didn't know she was an artist. Okay, that came when I didn't really need it. Wait, there might be candy here. Well, there was no candy, but there was an action figure. Come on. No! I fucked it up. Now I gotta climb up again. Actually, since I'm down here, let's see if I missed anything. Doesn't look like it. Nah, there's nothing here. Except this. Mine now. Oh, there's gotta be something good up here. There's nothing interesting up here. There's gotta be something hidden in one of these compartments. Well, I would have hid something in there. Shit! I gotta pay more attention. Once again, I must climb up all these stairs. Elevators weren't invented yet. This building is not regulations. Are you gonna fight me? Oh no, I'm just going right through them. That looks like something I'm gonna fight. Is that a crossbow? That kind of does look like a phoenix. What's it doing in this part of the world? Not a video game if you don't break pots. Okay, I guess I'll walk here now.
What was it that Jean used to say? Your lack of conviction is your weakness. Here's the proof of my conviction.
She made a sacrifice to the blood gods. Did she drag herself into Inferno? Why'd she do that? Jeez, they have so many eyes.
I'm coming, Jean.
So I guess our version of John's not the only one that got dragged to Inferno. And what's your name? Malphas. My name's Izu. That was intense.
Should make getting around a breeze.
Huh? Oh shit, I'm on. Okay, Famas. This is quite simplistic. Too easy. I have no idea what the bird's doing. I can't really see him. can't move around fast enough. I can handle this. Get him. Lunch is served. You're gonna pay for what your friend did. Unless I miss every hit. Oh, cool. I hope I have the bird forever. Now what? Oh, I could have ride on him? That's how I get in the tornado. Now I'm gonna skydive into the ruins. That's gonna be the thumbnail.
Sometimes the scenic route actually pays off. It seems someone would rather I wasn't.
Whoop.
Perhaps you've got something more interesting in store.
Would have been more badass if I did just walk to the right and then get the mushrooms. There might be something hidden here. Oh, oh, no, no. Hey, the pillows. Can I break them? Can I break them? Can I break them? I can't break them. Are these fans? Oh, they are. Oh, I get it. That's him.
Do it.
I bet you I could open these.
Do it.
Nope. Whoa. Ow. That didn't play out the way I expected, but it did get me to the other side. I hope this isn't a get all the blocks challenges. Okay, it's not.
It's about time I got moving again.
What? I have to go in this wall? How do I do that? Oh, that's how I do that. Oh no, how will I ever get past this? Alright. Oh, I had a funny feeling about this boss-shaped room. That thing is huge. Good thing I have a giant bird. I've still got plenty of magic left. Prepare to get fisted. Nice try, giant rhinoceros beetle. Rhinoceros beetles are actually really some of the strongest animals in the animal kingdom relative to their own size. So calling something that is actually a compliment.
Do it. This ends now.
Oh no! Let go of them. Yeah, that was like 4 separate attempts and none of them activated witch time. Yeah, what she said. And when my pets are angry, I'm angry too. I'm using Rodon's baby for this one. The heavy artillery. Got you. Oh yeah, we're creaming this guy. Nothing to it. Silver? That was at least a diamond edition. There's still giant fans in this room, so I gotta be careful. Otherwise, I'll get blown away. Oh great, now I have to put a flashing light sign on my stream. What I did just there is going to kill somebody. Look up there. I wonder.
Do it. Spread your wings.
He's taking wing.
Spread your wings.
If only we could see him take wing.
Spread your wings.
I could jump forever?
Do it.
That's pretty cool.
It's about time I got moving again.
Uh-oh. No. Okay, I saved it. Now then. Oh. There's a door in the way. Guess I have to solve some kind of puzzle to open it. But before I do that, I'm gonna thoroughly comb the room for items. Because I noticed there's one over here. I've got the eyes of an eagle. And check this out. I also got an actual eagle.
Unleash it. If you would.
If you would. Eagle.
Spread your wings.
If you would. So somewhere there's a third fan.
Unleash it.
It's probably up here in this place I can't see properly.
If you looks like one blow may not be enough.
Good thing I did more than one. I should go somewhere I have a better view of everything. Because right now I can't really see what's in the room. My magic is gone. Hello? What's this?
Still windmills don't do much for the decor.
I guess this is a good place to... Oh, this must be where I get unlimited magic. Oh, perfect.
Spread your wings.
It's like this room was made to be a puzzle.
Spread your wings.
Okay, bird, I'm gonna need you to take wing.
If you would.
Alright.
Spread your wings.
Alright, that's enough. I bet you I can make this jump. I mean, if I wasn't being blown to the side, I could have. Oh, what? I just want to be completely thorough. I don't want to miss anything. There's a thing. I'm happy. Is that a heart? I will take that. I'm sliding now. That wasn't so bad. I'm gonna need to Kool-Aid man my way through that.
Not picking up.
I could probably fly. Yeah, no problem. Nothing to it.
Do it. Not picking up.
Alright, can't do it through that. Oh, it's the gates of hell. Go pay Rodon a visit. He's always got something good.
Let's get down to business.
Since last time, I have gotten no additional halos. Accessories? Eh. Actually, I think I can change my costume now. That's the costume I got last time. I bought it. It looks a bit juvenile on her. Like she's just way younger than she actually is. A word anyway. Paid too much money to not wear it. Oh no. Actually, this room's pretty bare, so maybe it won't be so bad. What? 10 seconds? Oh, talk about cutting it close. I almost didn't make it. But now I'm slightly richer.
You feel the burn, don't you?
I did have to move pretty fast there, didn't I? Doing some cardio. Or whatever kind of exercise flying would be considered, if we could fly. Wait, I should save my game. I don't know if it helps at all, but... I'll save my game.
Might have something special for you.
Mallet of rewards? Actually, this sounds like it'll be useful. Replenish his magic faster? Yes, please. How about I see? I think I could change the color because I already bought the blue one. The blue one of this. Okay, yeah. Those are definitely my colors. Not really into the red hair with this one, though. Where's that music coming from? Still not really sure if this suits Bayonetta, but it doesn't look bad. This is where I came from. I gotta go this way. In actuality. Thought you could sneak up on me, huh? I'm one step ahead of you. One step. One step. Many steps ahead. Hold on, I just gotta punch in real quick. You wanna give this a shot? I suggest you die before you have to listen to more of my amazing puns.
Come on.
That was impeccably timed. Oh shit, this one's an evil one. Unfortunately for it, I'm very strong. So mimics don't bother me. Another puzzle room? Maybe not a puzzle room, but a room for the bird to fight everything. If only we could see it take wing. Ow. Ow. Got you. That ought to do it. A gold medal. So, what now?
I can find a way to lift that. Take it.
Aha!
Spread your wings.
What exactly am I putting it on?
Spread your wings.
Probably this thing?
Spread your wings.
Now what? Obviously I gotta put it on something. Oh, maybe this glowing thing? Oh, now I get it.
Spread your wings. Spread your wings.
Let's go see what's up with this place. Because I can't do the puzzle if I don't know what the puzzle is. So these platforms rise and they fall. The bird picks them up. Hold on. There's a cat in here. Come back, it's dangerous. I lost it. Come back! Dang. I didn't think it was smart enough to run backwards. I just gotta cut corners, that's it. Yeah. Got him. Got the kitty.
Settle down now, little one.
Now, as I was saying earlier... Actually, what was I saying earlier? So I guess here's more weights, but like... What is this place? Oh, I'm rich now! Wrong button.
Spread your wings.
I could grab this thing too. But like, where do I put it?
Spread your wings. Spread your wings.
So maybe if I put that there?
Spread your wings.
But what's that accomplishing? Oh, it's accomplishing opening the door. Duh. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Takes a second for it to fire up, though. I feel like butterfly's more useful. Seems the Egyptians didn't want just anyone walking in here. Because this place is big, and it's sprawling, and it's maze-like. Full of traps and monsters, and challenges that are bullshit. It's embarrassing when I can't even activate them. Still dark? Oh no, not this place again. But I have the bird on my side. And this unlimited magic thing.
Do it. Spread your wings. Now's your chance.
I'm down.
Just like that. Spread your wings.
If only we could see him take wing.
Do it. Spread your wings.
This isn't turning out very good.
If you would.
Maybe I could totally cheese it by knocking him off the edge with the wind.
Unleash it.
Okay, don't get hit.
Spread your wings.
Can you please move?
If you would.
It didn't work.
The shadow remains cast.
These challenges actually are challenges. They're not like throwaway things. They're actually pretty difficult.
Spread your wings. Spread your wings.
Dang it. It's hard enough doing this without you doing that.
Do it. Do it.
Please.
Spread your wings.
Bird.
Now's your chance. Lost your retreat. Spread your wings.
Knock off the edge.
If you would.
No, that's just pushing me back.
Now's your chance.
That's bull.
Now's your chance.
What's even the point?
The shadow remains cast.
I don't like these challenges.
Spread your wings.
Don't target him. Target somebody else.
Spread your wings.
Can you please not? What is your deal? Are you stupid?
Now's your chance.
There's monsters besides that one.
Spread your wings. Spread your wings. Unleash it.
What's the point when the wind doesn't even knock them off?
Spread your wings. Now's your chance.
Is he dead yet?
If you would. Now's your chance.
Maybe I have to beat a few monsters before I summon the bird. Because goodness knows the bird can't target onto whatever I want it to. Gotta do everything myself. I could summon the bird anywhere, not just there. That knocked him off. I was right. We had to work together. I couldn't just let the bird do everything. And that's the 4th heart container. Why won't I go to the status screen and then actually use these things? I'll give this one to Viola. Oh, it has to be used by the person who collected it? Oh, I can't do it in this room. Duh. It's a challenge room, even though I beat it. I feel like if you beat the challenge, you should be able to use those items. Now I could use them. I'll give you one of those. Bayonetta gets one. You get one. I'll do this to even the playing field for them. Because now they have the same amount of magic. I unlocked all the skills already. Most of the skills. I'll just buy all of them. Gamora, that's his name. The dragon's name. The train. Or train go on. Hmm. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I could buy both of these. Good thing I know basic math. I now have a lot more abilities that I don't know I have. So now that that challenge is out of the way. Oh, I've got a feeling I gotta fight something in here. Yep, called it. Bring it on. Oh, I dodged into it. Yeah, nice try. Ow. All I can really do is shoot it. And that. I could do that too. Holy shit, look at the size of that thing. Big sand snake. That doesn't look friendly at all. But I'm not friendly either. I'm actually quite mean. If I could dodge, I'm mean. Okay, bird. We almost got him. Okay, that wasn't really the flashiest way to finish it, but it did finish it. Oh, nowhere to go but down. It's dark in here. Sure is spooky. Oh no, the rifts are coming down here too. If I touch them, I will die. But I'll immediately respawn, so it's not so bad. I see you there. Got you. That'll come in handy, maybe. That's gonna move towards me, isn't it? Oh no, it's one of those Crash Bandicoot levels where you have to run from the rock. Oh jeez. Am I just dead now? I've been training my whole life for this sequence. Apparently not training hard enough. I have a lot of life, though. So I've got a lot of tries at this. Which way? Oh, that's it. Huh. That wasn't so bad. Time for me to activate fans, but not with him.
Spread your wings.
Good job. You deserve a cookie for that. Oh shit! Anything? Anything? Alright. I knew there'd be something. There's always something off the beaten path. I just gotta thoroughly check these statues. They might have something good in them.
Quite a collection. Enzo might actually shut up for once if he saw this.
I don't know about that Bayonetta. He'd probably go really crazy. And then you'd be like, oh my god, look at how much money is here! I'm rich! And then he'd just go on and on and on about that. I can pay off my loans and then I can go to my child's birthday party and make it magnificent for them! He's a big softie. You wouldn't think so if you first saw him, but he loves his family. He's a family man. Enzo's cool.
Now's your chance. Do it.
The perk's doing all the work for me.
Do it.
Wow! How did I do that? Ouch. L plus R is activate something. Let's see what it does. Oh, cool! I didn't know I could do that. Now, if only I was a little bit closer to him. I didn't know I had that. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle. Madame Butterfly really is the best fighter I have. She is where my giant hands and feet come from. Did I get him? Huh, I guess that was it. Not too shabby. So, you're not going to pick up some of this? Although, maybe. I don't know what Bayonetta's financial situation is. I picked up a lot of money on the way, so I think she's pretty well off. So maybe she doesn't care too much. You can't really take money with you in the afterlife, which is where Bayonetta lives. Look at that texture. Oh my god. Now see, if this was real, true next-gen hardware, every individual coin would be rendered with 1 billion polygons each, with real-time reflections, and detailed scratches. And they're not just normal maps, they're actually modeled into each individual coin. That's next-gen. Whoa, a chaos gear! I'm changing her out of this after this cutscene.
If all this effort doesn't make for a happy ending, I'll have some harsh words for that girl. More so if she's not keeping an eye on Luca. For some reason, that kitty was scratching around in my mind. What has come over me?
There's gonna be an Indiana Jones trap Bayonetta. This is the part where we start running!
I thought this was all a bit too easy. Silver Paw!
Okay, we could do an Aladdin magic carpet fly out of here too. Kinda like that idea better. Oh, this is gonna be one heck of a sequence. I'm gonna fly and bust through everything. Feather missile. Oh, cool. I wonder if I'm gonna fight anything. Oh, right on cue. I'm an Unreal shooter now. It's faster if you mash it. Don't hurt the bird. I won't let you. Oh, right. Here comes another wall. They really didn't want me to get this chaos gear, did they? No time for introductions. Oh dear. I'm surfing now. Jump, 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 slide. I got you. Seems we're not done yet. I'm warning you, I'm well armed. Oh, I guess I can't fire in that direction. That'll show you. No time to rest, though. The whole place is falling apart. Okay, some time to rest so I can look at the results screen. Piece of cake. Cake. Oh, I'm hit. Oh yeah. I mean, oh no! I lose every single pet I get. And now I'm in a black room. It's awfully quiet in here. It is written. Only Link can defeat Ganon. Greed. I don't care about your gold. I'm just here for the gear. Here for the... Hey, that rhymed. Oh, getting distracted again?
Princess!
Princess.
Curse this damned wall.
No, it's too strong.
Jean,
You're John?
your princess. But I did promise a mutual friend that I'd come for you. Sounds like someone has led a rather solitary life, doesn't it?
Indeed. We'll waste no more time on this foolishness.
Hope you're ready. We're gonna tag team this deck. I'm gonna trip you. I'm too good for you. Ow. Attacking does not matter if you don't aim. I should probably get off this platform.
It's getting a bit overcrowded in here.
Oh, wait. If I use the big guys, the platform's gonna fall because it's too heavy. But that won't happen with the bird, will it? No, it wouldn't, and that's why I don't have it. Because that will make it too easy. You think you're all that in a bag of chips, huh? Well, you're not. You're just all that. I gotta do the Mario Party... Fucking Mario Party control stick wiggling. Oh, if I do Witch Time, it'll technically be infinite weight. Because it takes time for the platforms to sink. And time stops. That's smart. Madame Butterfly's too regal for this part. She shouldn't dirty herself worrying about this thing. Now you, on the other hand. Gamora. You were made for this. No, if only I could activate Witch Time. I think I know why Bayonetta 6 are butt in the air now. If you do it too much, it'll be too easy to activate Witch Time. The obvious correct reason why she does that. Besides fan service. Dang. Now I could do it. Gamora's too fat for this platform. He's making it sink. But he is really strong, though. It has more than one health bar. It's got more health bars than a health food store section. Holy shit. Lots of erasure. I didn't even know those were in here. Oh, that's where they were. Who else wants some? Nice shot, but not nice enough. John's gonna die. That looks very unpleasant. Oh god.
Forget about me.
No!
To kill this beast. And me. Do it now!
I didn't even get to see her full body!
Quickly, damn it! Please.
Alright, you said please. I have to do it now. Eh? Epic Crow to the rescue! What a big damn hero.
Forgive me.
Oh, that's the Bayonetta.
My weakness failed you again.
That's not something Bayonetta would say.
No. You've grown stronger than you know. Cereza.
She's not Bayonetta, she's Cereza. The star of the game, Cereza and the Lost Demon. Coming out next year, which is tomorrow. I guess that thing's not quite as dead as we thought. He ate his brother for sustenance. But if he's in the clouds of erasure, that will mean it's dead. Or not. Let's do this together.
I'm not the woman I used to be. Now watch, Jean. I'll never bow to anyone again. Not even myself.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when I somersault 20 times. You'll be bowing then. What? That's where it ends? That's really lame. They couldn't have run out of time doing that sequence. They've been working on this game for like 8 years. Oh, that's a big Hydra. Stratocumulus. The last big thing I fought also had the name Cumulus. So I guess Cloudman's name is Cumulus. That never not surprises me. That's a big-ass spider. The Phantom. Probably Australian. They've got some pretty nasty spiders over there.
This superheated body can only last a few minutes.
Oh, that's not a problem. I could activate Witch Time. I've got 289, 88, 87 seconds left. I gotta find a way up there, don't I? Maybe if I can knock it down, that'll put it in range for the spider to hit him. I mean her. Whatever it is. How do I switch? That glowing orb looks pretty suspicious. Oh, ZL switch demons. Maybe I could attack it like that. The health bar is depleting, so obviously it's working. Okay, gotta switch again. Okay, I think I got this. Oh crap. Did the bird die? Oh no, he's fine, he's right there. For John! Oh, I have to run. Come on, for John! I'm gonna Shadow of the Colossus this dick. Come on, Wind Rider. Good thing you can only protect one part of your body at a time. Loser. It's not having any effect. Oh no, how am I gonna dodge this? I'm running out of time. Whatever I'm doing, it's working. Just a little more. No effect. I've got better things to do with my time. Like this. Barriers. My one weakness. I gotta hurry. I'm running out of time. It's coming down to the wire. Hurry! Hang in there, Spider. He's almost dead. Oh, we gotta do this in 10 seconds. Can we do it in 10 seconds or less? No. We can't. Take two. So far, it's going very poorly. For Sean! I mean, John. John. That kind of burned. Good thing I know traditional platforming. That must be the barrier. Bird's turn. Feather Missile is R. The Gale does nothing. I feel like the feathers are the best attack. Because they're fast, they're efficient.
That's a barrier.
It's okay. I've got an idea. And it involves climbing onto his back. Climb onto the Hydra's back! Attack the artichoke. He's well fortified.
You're a flame. I leave it to you.
Oh, Spinner of Flame, because he's a spider and he spins webs. I don't like this because it's wasting a lot of time. I thought you said it was Wind Rider's turn. There's a stupid barrier here. This isn't working. Hurry! I don't want to do this a third time. Jump! Oh, my scratch could... I didn't know my scratch could reach that far. So if I get hit, I lose time. I think I found the optimal strategy, though. Okay, we're in a much better position than last time. All I gotta do is reach the artichoke, and then attack it. Then I'll kill him. Hopefully. Climax time.
The endless flame that forces movement can no longer be controlled.
Ah! See, that's why you press the A button, because the A's represent screaming. Silver, silver, platinum, gold. Sounds fair. But I missed one. But if it's one of those challenges where you have to beat the enemies in a certain time on those floating platforms, then I don't want to do it. Uh-oh. Black hole. Imagine a black hole being that close to Earth. It'd destroy everything. Even the black hole that size would destroy the whole world. You gotta save Bayonetta, Bayonetta. What are you gonna grab onto? No. Bye-bye.
John, did you see?
John's dead.
I won.
But at what cost? At what cost? That's how it ends? I'm speechless. Except that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Celine's light. What does Celine's light look like? How about we go to the store and find out? I might have enough. I could probably possibly afford it. Celine's light. I don't see it. No, those are Viola's shirts. Oh, I can't afford it anyway. I'm 200 short. Really? Well, all I could do is move on. I think after this one I'm gonna end the stream so I can watch the New Year stuff. Infiltrate the laboratory. Mission start. You remember how to play? Because I do.
He must be up ahead. I just hope he's still breathing.
So this is a different version of John. From the last one. The one that got absorbed by the goop. By the ectoplasm. Oh my god. What the heck? Oh, there's something up there. I think I have to beat it up. I'm trying to get up there. I don't think I'm winning. Yeah, I think I'm doing a pretty poor job so far. If I could just get them off the ceiling. I might have something here. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Come down here. Dang. I gotta get down here. Am I doing this right?
I can use this.
How? How can I use this? Oh, that's how. I just gotta get up there. Finally! I've got a bad feeling about this. Like I'm not doing something right. Oh, it's back? Do I have to, like, match the colors? Luckily, I'm a pro at dodging.
Now that's a refreshing combo.
I don't know, that doesn't look like winning to me. I gotta try and not whip all my shots. Oh, I guess these are bonus items.
I can use this.
Don't waste the ammo. It's precious. It's grabbing on! It's doing the lava reef hand grabbing attack. Okay, that's not in Sonic. So that's not going on my list of reasons Bayonetta is literally Sonic. I thought you had a double jump. How do I use the item? No, seriously, how do I use it? Oh, jeez.
The shadow remains cast.
Well, at least I don't have to start all over.
I can use this.
Yes, I can use this. Unless he moves around too much for me to hit him. Ah, this is perfect. A missile launcher. I'll use what I can get. I thought you had a double jump. Why is she suddenly not have a double jump? Ah. Ran out of wave beam. Can you please not jump directly over it? I did it. Okay, now I did it. Lava? Why is there lava there? I saw that Terminator 2 reference.
It's take care of security.
That should do it.
Dr. Sigurd, a pleasure to finally meet you.
I think Dr. Sigurd is going to secretly be Enzo. I have no body of evidence, I just think it's going to happen. I got a combo meal bonus? Oh, I guess because I'm an idiot and don't know how to use items. Okie dokie. How many chapters is that? 10? I think this game is 14 chapters. So I'll save that for the finale. That's going to be my last stream before I start making my new model. For now, this is going to be the end of the stream for tonight. I usually draw, so those links go to my art pages. And if you want to join my Discord server to see updates about when I go live, and updates on the progress of my new model, you can check there. You could also hang out in the community that I'm building. Alright, so I hope you have a very happy new year. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next stream, which will also be Bayonetta 3. Have a good night, and I will see you again, hopefully, really soon. Goodbye. Let me see if there's anybody we could raid. Maybe we could go to someone celebrating New Year's, so we could celebrate together. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, bye everyone. See you next year!